All right, here we are. It's finally been 1 year since we've started the padlock weathering test, and it's finally time to take these 12 locks down. So let's start from left to right, and we'll get a zoom in so that we can see what the initial opening for each one looks like. All right, I have almost all of the keys on a single ring here and also in order, which will be handy. So let's take a look at the very first one here. This I got from Harbor Freight. It's the US General. You can see some nice rust on there and some nice rust there. So we'll get a closer look inside, of course, but well, that went in pretty smooth. Let's see, can we... Oh, it does not want to turn. Oh boy. So the very first one goes in smooth, but won't unlock. So the pins must be seized a little bit. Let's do a little jiggle. All right, still nothing. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one, and we can come back to this one. All right, next up we have the Zarker J45. It's of course a disc detainer. So, oh, that felt good. All right, there we go. We got some dirt on here as expected. All right, we'll put this one in the box and we'll move on. Next we have the Master Lock here. I forget the exact model. It's one of the Magnum series, and it has the weather protector on it. And I did swap it out to a 410 core, so it doesn't have the cheapo core that it normally comes with. Let's see. All right, so we didn't get a nice pop out of it, but it is opening. Very stiff, but we got it. All right. Excellent. We will pop this one in the box and keep going. All right, next up we have one of these Masters. Matter of fact, there's a different key, or it's on a different, it's by itself. I forgot to put this one on, so let's take a look and see. Went in just fine, opened just fine. Not bad, not bad at all. All right, here we have the Master, which is a warded lock. So you can see some cobwebs in there. There are spiders crawling around all the time in these woods, so... But yeah, let's see if we can finagle that in there. There we go. Oh yeah. Opened very easily once we got the key in. Alright. Let's... Oh yeah, look at those cobwebs. Alright, let's move on. Alright, next up we have this brass master lock. This is the 160. So I do expect this one to do well. Let's see. Oh yeah, flawless. Oh, what the? I did not expect that. I don't know where... I don't know where that ended up. We'll take a look on the ground afterwards. Alright, moving on down the line, we have a brass Brinks. I forget the model number, but we'll try and figure that out later. Let's see. Key goes in, not bad, and a nice little pop. We'll take a closer look inside. Alright, next up we have the classic American lock 1100. See if we can get the key in there just fine. Yep. Oh, but this one is kind of like the US General, where it's you can get the key in, but oh, now we're not getting the key in. Come on, baby. Yeah, we might need to try and rake the pins up, because now it's up. There we go. All right, it's letting us in, but yeah. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, next up we have the Abus Plus, the 8840. Of course, we suspect this one's going to be just fine. Maybe some cobwebs in there, but oh, we didn't get the key in all the way. There we go. All right. Not bad at all. This is chrome-plated brass. Let's see. Looking good. All right, let's move on. Next up, we have the Padlock UCS 1A. Also has a weather flap. Perfect. Very nice. All right, into the box. All right, next up we have the 75 IB50 from Abus. This is a marine lock, and it's a dimple lock as well. So let's see what we got. Oh, that was smooth. Flawless. Just a little bit of dirt, but otherwise perfect. All right, let's move on. All right, next up we have the beautiful brass Abus 83, the CS45. Joe Pix, he expressed hurt that I put this out into the weather a while back. Sorry, Joe, but we had to know, and it's that time. Let's see. Come on, baby. Oh, this is the wrong key. All right, we'll have to come back to that one. All right, we're back with the correct key. I don't know how I mixed those up, but let's do it. Oh, and a nice pop too. Oh, it's perfect. Now it has some character. All right, next we have the American 5200, one of my all-time favorites. And that is also not wanting to play nicely. All right, we'll come back to that one. All right, last but not least, we have this Padlock, also from Harbor Freight, which I'm sure is gonna look gross, but let's go for it. That keyway looks kind of dirty. Oh yeah. Oh, we got it though. We got it. All right. Dirty as expected, but it did work. All right, into the box for inspection. All right, coming back to this one, I'm trying the other American key just in case they got mixed up. Oh, and that's exactly what it was. So this one opened just smooth with that key. A little dirty in there, which means that this one will be opened with the other American key. Yep. All right, so those are perfect. All right, this is the last one standing now. The one that is definitely, this is the right key. So let's see if we can press this open. All right, it does not want to come open. So we'll have to come back to this one and do a little more work on it. Maybe spray some lube in there and give it a couple rakes. And here's our box of locks, Let's take them inside.